First of all, Steph, come on, man. This guy is from a different planet.
This is the fourth time in a row we've played, Cleveland in the finals. Obviously, LeBron's still there, and he's the Mr. Everything for them.
Former MVPs.
Welcome to Fast Break, a YouTube channel for anything and everything NBA related. With the season coming to a close, a familiar face reigns supreme once again. Steph Curry and the Warriors come out on top for their fourth championship in 8 years, leaving not a doubt in anyone's mind that they're a dynasty. As Steph captured his fourth ring, NBA fans are left with plenty of questions. Is Steph Curry top 10 all time? Is he the best point guard ever? Maybe the Warriors are the best dynasty. Out of all the barbershop topics, one question in particular seems to be the most polarizing. Has Steph Curry surpassed LeBron James? With some fans thinking it could never happen and others believing that it already has, the real answer lies somewhere in between. Let's start with the impact on the game of basketball. At the age of 19, LeBron James was easily the most hyped NBA prospect of all time. Deemed the chosen one, LeBron truly lived up to the hype. One of the most important things LeBron has done for the game is redefine what longevity and sustained excellence looks like on a basketball court. Before, Kareem was the best example of how long a player could be good for, but LeBron has taken that torch. Modern medicine and recovery methods allow players with the dedication of LeBron to get the most out of their bodies. He is truly one of the best examples of how basketball players have evolved over the years, being some of the top athletes in the world. Not only that, LeBron also became the face of the player empowerment era, changing how all of us thought a team could be constructed. The decision to take his talents to South Beach laid the groundwork for what the NBA would become today. With players teaming up left and right, and free agency becoming just as important as drafting good prospects, just look at the recent years. The Warriors with KD, the Raptors and Kawhi, or LeBron himself with AD and the Lakers. Free agency is as important as ever. Organizations aren't the only ones that can build championship teams anymore. In the current NBA, players can too, and LeBron and the Heat were the first to do so. For Steph Curry, the road had a bit of a rocky start, with injuries playing a big part in why he didn't get off to the start he wished for. In his third NBA season, he re-injured his ankle after an off-season surgery, leaving fans wondering if he ever could stay healthy. But Steph bounced back the next season and eventually won back-to-back MVPs, one being the only unanimous MVP ever. He then put his biggest stamp on the game, changing what we all thought was a bad shot and completely throwing the league into a three-point shooting frenzy. In the current day, three-point shooting has a huge impact on spacing and what it takes to win on any given game day. In 2013, the most threes attempted per game by a team was 26. Almost a decade later in 2021, the team that ranked last in threes attempted still put up 30 per game, with the most being 40 attempts per game. This is a huge leap that shows just how impactful Steph's shooting has been in the league. It's never been more important for NBA players to have a three ball in their arsenal, and if you don't, then you better be able to do everything else at a very high level to stay in the league or have any type of impact for a team, especially in the playoff. Steph silenced the doubters, became the greatest shooter of all time, and still has plenty left in the tank. Now let's look at stats and achievement. Starting with career average, Curry, 24 points, 4 rebounds, and 6 assists. LeBron, 27 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists. As of right now, Steph is as good as he's ever been, so his career averages can definitely increase. For LeBron, the number may fluctuate, depending on if he leans into scoring or playmaking in his latter years, but nothing too significant. The edge goes to LeBron as of right now. We'll see where the numbers sit when everything is said and done. On to the championship. Curry, 4. Appearances, 6. LeBron has 4 championships with 10 finals appearances. Steph and LeBron both have 4 championships now, but I think everyone can recognize that LeBron was the best player in each of his finals victories. While Steph was the best player on 2 of his 4 championship teams, Curry did take a backseat to KD, but LeBron had more on his shoulders. Since they both have 4, it's really close. Another championship for Steph would definitely give him the nod, but until then, the edge goes to LeBron. Moving to defense. All defensive team selections. LeBron has 6, while Steph is yet to make an all-defensive team. This category has the least amount of definitive stats, but is also probably the most lopsided. Curry has improved from being a liability. He's bulked up and become more consistent, but is still an average defender at best. While LeBron's best defensive years are behind him, at his physical peak with the Heat, he was an elite defender that was either faster or stronger than everybody else on the court. LeBron is a solid defender now and can give you bursts of what he once could, but has been unable to make an all-defensive team after leaving Miami. Lastly would be personal accolade. Curry, MVP, 2. Finals MVP, 1. All-NBA team selections, 8. LeBron, MVPs, 4. Finals MVPs, 4. All-NBA team selections, 18. It looks like LeBron also has the edge when it comes to accolades as well. While Steph definitely deserved the 2015 Finals MVP, even with that, he would still be too short of LeBron. Both of these players are still playing at high levels, so these numbers can only improve until they retire. Can Steph win 2 more MVPs? Probably not 2, but a shot at another one? Certainly. And if he wins another championship, I'd put my money on him taking home another Finals MVP along with it. While LeBron can still add to his resume, most people would agree Steph will have a couple, if not a handful of years after LeBron retires to add to his resume. And finally, the verdict. Has Steph Curry surpassed LeBron James? The short answer is no. But the real question is, can Steph pass LeBron? The answer to that is simply yes. The point of this exercise was to lay out some of the details and see where we are at this point in time. 2 stars who have dominated and put their own unique stamp on a generation. King James, who has been the definition of longevity and the face of player empowerment. Or Chef Curry, who has redefined the game of basketball as the league's best shooter ever. Only time will tell if Curry and his legacy can surpass what LeBron has done in this league. Outro. Make sure to let us know if you think Steph Curry has surpassed LeBron down in the comments, and don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video and subscribe for more NBA content.